Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday evening. I hope you all had a great weekend. I know that your second unit project is due tonight at 11:59 p.m. So, given the nature of how intense summer school is, I'm sure your weekend was full of summer school, which is not ideal. However, I hope you did find a few moments this weekend to relax despite the weather, and that you are now feeling a little more acquainted with how the next 3 weeks are going to go. The first week of summer school is really, really intense. Getting to know your individual teacher, getting to navigate Brightspace, especially if you've never used Brightspace before, can be incredibly overwhelming. But I think by now you're going to feel like you know what to expect. You'll be in kind of the flow of things. And the next few weeks are probably going to be a little bit easier in terms of that. I'll completely admit, even for me, the first week of summer school is really intense. Trying to figure out who you are, how to assess you best. So now that we're into week 2, again, I think it's going to be a much better week. Okay. So the purpose of this video is just to go through what's happening this week. And this is something that you can jump back to throughout the week to remind you or refresh you. But again, at this point, as long as you've been putting in the work in your first week, you should feel very comfortable with what to expect. So here's our weekly breakdown. Again, you can find this in our course calendar, as well as all of this will be found under content. All right. And this week, we're actually moving into Unit 3. So again, this just reinforces how fast this course is going. We've already finished and completed about 1.5 months of the equivalent of in-school work. So if you feel like you've been working your little butts off this last week, then that's great. You're doing exactly what you need to do. As you can see, the turnaround for marks is really fast as well. The reason for this is because if I didn't turn it around quickly, A, you wouldn't have the feedback that you would need. And B, obviously, I would be extremely behind, and that's not good either. So you're going to find that you'll get marks back really quickly. And that the reason for that is for the feedback. On that note, you've received feedback now on 4 different assessments. It should be your Unit 1 project assessment feedback came back in the form of a voice feedback from most of you. It's really important that you listen to that feedback or that you read the feedback that I'm giving you, because my expectation is that you're going to take that feedback and apply it to your next assignment. And if I'm seeing that you're not doing that, then obviously your marks are going to reflect that. So it is really, really important to me that you take that time. Please note that I might not always give you that kind of feedback either, just for sake of my time as well. You're always welcome to email me if you have any questions, though, about a mark that you received. Okay. All right. So moving into this week, we have 4 discussion posts, as well as 4 lessons, and then 1 Unit 3 project due. Obviously, your Unit 2 project is due tonight. And I want you to just reinforce, I put this here, deadlines are really, really, really important in summer school. You can fall behind exponentially faster than you would fall behind in a regular classroom because there's just not the time. So it's really important that you're honoring those deadlines and that you're staying organized and that you're factoring in about 5 to 7 hours of work a day on this course, okay? So another reminder that virtual classrooms happen every day at 10 a.m., okay? I had a lot of students popping in last week asking me questions about their work, sharing their work with me in the virtual space. That's fantastic. Take that time and take that initiative to seek that support. Tomorrow morning, Monday at 10 a.m., I'm just going to pop on and basically do what I'm doing right now. I'm going to start with a little bit of a lesson to just talk about what's happening this week. And then I'm going to open the floor to any questions that you might have for the assignments moving forward. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you'll find me there at 10 a.m. It's just an open forum. It's like an office hour. You can pop in, ask me a quick question, and get your answers that way. Again, a lot of students have been doing that. They can keep their videos off and ask me questions through their screen, or type me a question. Don't be shy. Again, this is the new world, and this is what we're going to be doing moving forward in September. So actually having this opportunity and this practice now is really important. All right, my video is about to end. Screencastify now limits our videos to 5 minutes. So I'm going to stop it there and create a second video, which is just going to walk you through what the week is going to look like. So you'll be sure to listen to that second video if you want me to just take you through what the expectations of the week will be. Okay?